meeting to order. 3. So calling the meeting to order. Start off with the flag salute. Do we still do that if it's
I think we can skip that for a Zoom meeting, sir.
Okay. Any changes to the agenda?
We will not be doing the closed executive session as this is a Zoom conference call. So I will reach out to everyone next week to discuss. And all it was just to let you guys know that we're going to begin negotiations with 3215, and that would be starting the coming weeks. And I just wanted to have a quick chat with you guys about it before we got going. So at this time, that's the only change that I have.
There's also a resolution that needs to be added, and those were emailed out to the board this morning.
I got those.
Okay.
Is that Ryan?
Sorry, I'm late. I had a hard. It wouldn't, for some reason, on my laptop, it would not let me join, so I had to phone in.
Cool.
No problem, sir.
I just finished changes to agenda, and we scratched the closed executive session and are adding the resolution to the agenda. I'll pass it off to you, Ryan.
No, you, dude, you're doing a great job. Keep going.
So is there any public comment?
No.
Okay. Local 3215 report.
I just spoke with President King. He is on duty and they're currently running calls, and he stated he didn't have anything to report at this time.
Got it. Any volunteer report?
Was not made aware of any, and I do not believe we have any volunteers logged on, sir.
Got it. Any correspondence? I think I saw a letter you emailed us saying thank you.
Letter from Dina.
But I don't know if that made it into the board packet. I think that was the only correspondence. Is that correct?
Correct.
Okay. All right. Consent agenda. Do we have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
I'll make a
I
motion
make
to
a motion
approve.
to approve the. Yeah.
Which one,
that-
Fletcher or Welby?
I'll second Ryan's.
Okay, yeah, I make a motion to approve the consent agenda and go forward.
Got
I'll
it.
second that if it hasn't already been.
All right. Conversation. Any questions?
No, the only thing that I saw was $102,000 for the out of our chicken account, but that was for the fire station, the fire truck, which is the last payment. So
Southside
I'm
Bank,
good.
yeah.
Yep.
For the Timberwolf. Is that right, Chief?
Rosenbauer.
Yeah, that is correct. That is the final check.
Yep.
We should be getting the titles in the mail next week.
So that was
Cool.
both of them correct? We're now done.
That is correct. They were both purchased together. This is the final payment for both engines.
Sweet. Awesome. Any other questions?
I don't have any.
I
Does
don't
anybody
either.
need more time?
I'm good.
All
I'm
right.
good too.
Sounds like everybody's
Yeah.
good. We'll make a vote to approve the consent agenda. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Rick Fletcher, aye.
All right, Si.
Gunderson,
Ryan
aye.
will be aye. Yep. Ryan will
I'll
be
be
aye.
aye as well. That's all in favor. The consent agenda passes. All right. Chief Officer's report.
Okay. Obviously, we've had some changes here in organization. I have promoted Lieutenant Wonderly up to Battalion Chief, effective the beginning of this current pay period. Lieutenant Schrotzberger is still on shift and will be moving up to Battalion Chief at the end of, or the beginning of next pay period, which would be around the 25th of February. With that, we have promoted 3 lieutenants. It'd be Lieutenant King on A shift, Lieutenant Lockhart on A shift, and Lieutenant Michelle Croft on B shift. And that will fill out our current roster. We are anticipating a lieutenant retiring, and there's still some members on the list. We have completed civil service. We have, and Chief Wonderly is pretty sure he's still online. Making sure I just saw him. Yeah, he is. So, Chief, did you want to any comment or anything on the hirings of the firefighter paramedics?
Can you hear me okay?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, we're starting 3 firefighter paramedics this month, 2 of them next week, and 1 the following week after. And then we're supposed to be starting approximately 6 firefighter paramedics, hopefully in around April. That we're currently in the process of. We finished interviews and we're in the process of doing backgrounds and medical physicals. So it'll be 9 total.
Excellent. Good to hear.
Yeah, that's awesome. And congratulations to your promotion. That's awesome.
Thank you. I appreciate it very much, guys.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
everybody.
So we will be doing badge pinning at our March meeting, which is down at obviously CCOM. And so the 3 lieutenants and both battalion chiefs, we will do a pinning at that meeting. Also, the real reason why we can't FTEP, which is our field training for paramedic, we can't FTEP 9 people. So we have to do it in stages. These first 3 that Chief Wonderly has gotten through backgrounds, physical, and psychological review are starting. The others are all in various stages of that. And so the plan is when these 3 are hopefully completed with their FTEP, we will do a mini academy, which will be a 1-month academy. While those 3 are in academy, the other new members will start doing their field stuff for paramedic. And then when the first academy ends, we're hoping that the second academy will start. And our plan is by July 1 to have our 30 firefighters back online, 10 per shift, plus the 2 EMS day cars that we currently operate.
Cool.
Very nice. Is that full then?
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you.
So and then the other thing I provided with you guys is obviously the reports from CCOM. We are working to become better attuned with image trend continuum. Our current call volume puts us at approximately 6,600 calls, which is about 200 more than we did last year. And so we are still seeing a steady increase. There are days that we are out far busier than others. And so our call volume continues to increase. It's just not at a accelerated rate that we were initially anticipating. And that's good because it allows us to get our folks back online and get our staffing back up to the level it needs to be. So I have no other items to discuss with you on that. Do you guys, gentlemen, have any questions for me?
I do not. Gunderson.
No, sir.
All right, if that's it, we're not doing the closed executive session. Do we have any old business? It doesn't look like it. Any update on the policies that we were reviewing last time, Chief?
Those
Thought
are
we had
with
some
legal right
questions on
now.
those.
We'll
Got
get back to those next month.
Then we'll move on. No other old business anybody can think of. We'll move on to new business, board policies review. Any questions on that?
Gunderson, I don't have any.
Do we, in our organizational policies, do we have something for the surrendering of infants? So if that was to happen, are they know to contact the DO or something along those lines, staff-wise, Chief?
The newest Lexapol policies do not, and it's going to be the ones that we are currently working on, along with a bunch of others that we're transitioning over to Lexapol. So as Chief Schrotzberger and Chief Wonderly come online and working with 3215 as a group effort, we're identifying the policies that we don't have in Lexapol that we currently have that are maybe outdated and that we need to update them. We might have to contact Miller Nash just to confirm if it's something that deals with legal. But it is going to be a process of transferring these older policies over and ensuring we have something new in our new policy manual.
Awesome. I saw something. I gotta find it now. It was in the financial assistance part. Oh, it was 30.1, and then it's B. And it's for patrons who do not have fire met Columbia River Rescue, financial assistance package will be offered when requested. I don't know if that needs to say, that seems like if anybody asks for financial assistance, we'll give it to them.
So in the email that I sent you guys today with the additional information, our updated financial assistance program with Systems Design West was attached to that. So that's what we're currently using. And then it also included a new updated application that goes along with the assistance program for individuals to complete.
Got it.
So this old financial assistant claim review program was when they did the EMS billing in-house, and so it doesn't really apply anymore.
So should we clean this up or get rid of it?
So I think that one just needs to be scrapped, and we just the one that we have in play right now, we just go ahead and utilize that because it's pretty much, I mean, it's all current for one, but it's pretty similar in the verbiage if you compare them. I mean, the main parts are pretty similar.
So yeah, if this thing's outdated or it doesn't fit what we're doing.
And one of the things we're going to do, Austin, is when we get these completed and ones that we either archive or no longer use, and the new ones that we are utilizing, we will provide a new manual for each one of the board members, because we are going through a lot, and some of these have to be cleaned up. And not Systems Design West. Miller Nash is looking at several of them that are either outdated or we didn't have, and so there's going to be a little bit more work to get us back up to the 21st century when it comes to our policies.
That makes sense.
Anybody need more time going through these policies?
I looked at it earlier. I thought it was good.
Yeah.
We got in the board packet, the ones we got this morning, I haven't had time to really look at.
Clearly, you can table these if you guys would like to, so you have time to review them, and we can discuss them at the March meeting.
The other one you sent
I
today.
think
You sent
well,
the
I
use
think
agreement.
that the 30.1 line B, if that's already being done, having been going through review from legal, I think that maybe we wait for that to come back, and then give Rick a chance to look at something and any other board members, and then we table this for next meeting.
That works for me.
I think that's a good idea.
Cool. Sweet, table it. And then, yeah, we'll probably work on pulling the financial assistance to adjusting to our more modern.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
All right. I think that's it. Sorry, my phone's.
The resolution
through it
needs
all.
to be
I have a question. What the training grounds one you sent this morning, use agreement, is not in these policies. Are we want policies review that? What was the purpose of that one, or did it, because it kind of ties with A30?
right, because
231.
the training grounds use agreement that was done by legal a couple of years ago. So that's what's supplied to the parties that want to utilize the training grounds. And so we have them sign, provide proof of insurance, and then along with that goes the manuals that they sign off on, and then the rate sheets as well. But the
Sorry.
public use of fire district facilities, pretty much the only facility that we lease out would be the training grounds. We don't lease out the administrative building. I don't know that the St. Helens Station leases out their training rooms or the Rainier Station releases out their meeting rooms any longer.
We did it one time. The room that we used to use at St. Helens is now the EMS supply room, so there's really no place for the public to meet. Rainier, for sporting, baseball, soccer, stuff like that, they used to a long time ago, but we haven't done it probably in 5 to 8 years. No one's asked to use the facility, the stations.
Okay. Right, we'll talk about them next month.
So were we needing to also go over the use agreement for the training grounds, or what was?
Well, the use agreement that we utilize currently when we rent out LBTC has already been vetted from attorney. So I don't see what you guys would, I mean, unless you have additions, but I mean, it's already it's a pretty good agreement. I mean, if you guys want to go over the actual policy for facility use, and we can make some changes to that, eliminate the St. Helens Station, eliminate the Rainier Station, and just have it apply only to the LBTC grounds, the facilities that we actually rent out. We can just make those changes.
Okay.
That makes the most sense to me.
Does me too. I want to take time to read through this training ground one though. Like I say, I didn't have time today to sit and read this. It's a fairly long document. So
I just table it, and we can bring it up at we'll put on
Yeah.
a little bit for next meeting.
yeah, that's fine with me.
All right, we'll move on to the resolution if everybody's ready. Resolution FY-24-25-02 contractual agreement with Eric Kaitola, CPA. So everybody had a chance to read this.
Yeah.
Gunderson, I did, and I'm okay with it. I would make a motion, but I don't have the documents in front of me.
I have a question. Didn't we just give this to Wolf?
She withdrew her RFP and she needs to withdraw working for our organization. So
Okay.
we had to hustle, and I reached out to about 15 different CPAs on the advice of our legal counsel, reference from legal counsel, reference from our auditors, and then references from quite a handful of different fire departments. And this is one of several proposals that kicked back that came recommended. And he's already conferred with Krista Wolf and Krista Wolf's associates regarding our setup and our bookkeeping. And he sounds like he would be a fantastic fit. So we'd like to go with him for a period of a year, trial him, and then revisit it after a year contract.
Did you say there were other RFPs as well? And
Say that again.
were there other people that submitted or no?
I had quite a few that denied because they don't have the time. I have one proposal that came in from a very big firm in Portland that came in extremely high as far as their rates went. So this one was a lot more in line with what we were looking for.
I agree. I like the same services and aligns with probably about the same amount we're paying already, if not a little bit cheaper. So I like it.
Yes, sir. And the goal is, again, it's only a 1 year. At the end of the 1 year, if we're dissatisfied, we can go out for another RFP. But our auditors who've been with us for 3 years recommended this individual and felt that they would be a good fit for replacing Krista. We really like to have kept Krista, but obviously life changes had happened. It wasn't anything with our district. It was that she had changes in her life, and she needed to step away.
Yep, I agree. Well, I mean, yeah, and we're obviously keeping a tight oversight on this gentleman that's doing it. So if he's not doing a good job, we can obviously go out for another RFP earlier, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I'm good with it, and I agree with what everything that Ryan just said.
I agree as well. Are we satisfying all the legal stuff that we need to do to be able to sign up with somebody else?
We are. This has already been vetted through legal, and and it's already been vetted through the auditors too.
Sounds good to me. Do we need a resolution then, or
I make a
Yeah,
motion.
we just read it?
Yeah,
It is.
I'll make a motion that we approve resolution fiscal year FY 24-25-02.
I'll second.
Gunderson, no.
Any comments?
Nope, I think we did that.
Sure. All those in favor?
Rick
Aye.
Fletcher, aye.
All right, aye.
Ryan Welby, aye.
Gunderson, aye.
I'm an aye, so that's 5. All in favor? All right. Is there any other business? It doesn't look like it. Any board member comments?
Rick Fletcher, I'm going to say congratulations to Eric Wonderly and Schrotzberger for their promotions to bat chief, and congratulations to King and Lockhart and Croft for their lieutenants. Like a little earlier notice on these, Eric, if you can, because I already heard some of this from my chief a week ago, that we had some new people, and I heard them on the radio. Just an email out saying, hey, we did this, would be nice.
No problem, sir. We were busy with the audit, and I apologize for not getting it out.
I just second about the new hires, and just a shout out to the guys. It seems like we've had kind of a busy season with fires and all the different things going on. So thanks to all the line guys and everybody that's put in extra time.
And I want to echo everything that Paul and Rick said, and most likely Ryan there. And I'm glad to hear that we'll be fully staffed.
Thank you for that. I would also like to say there was I think we promoted 4 people or 3 people, and there was 9 people that put their names in the hat. And congratulations for all those guys. It shows that we have a whole bunch of people, though, that are wanting to step up and, taking those leaderships. And so I feel really good about the future, even though we're having a young line staff that's going to be out there. But I mean, this is what it takes, right? The future is, ours for the taking, and congratulations for those guys that put their names out there. They didn't get it, but they're going to be leaders, and hopefully they'll be leaders in the future. So.
Awesome. Everybody said what I thought. Any other comments from anybody? Chief, you good?
I'm good, sir. Thank you.
Yeah. Kate, Wonderly, good?
Yep.
All right.
Thank you, gentlemen, for the nice compliments. To your question, Rick, I'll be 4705 on the radio, and Lieutenant Strasburger will be 4706 when he promotes eventually. Thank you.
Cool. I've heard you on the radio a few times already at that fire the other day too. So
I'm sure everybody's like, who is that? Who's that on the radio?
oh, I recognize your voice.
Austin, there's only one go back. I actually just looked at my emails. I did send something out department wide, but I may have to be talking to Center Logic because under Columbia River all users, the board members should be getting the same email. And if they're not, I will be taking that up with them next week. Because when I say all users, that should be every member of the organization, including the board of directors. So there was an email, is actually a memo that went out The only one that was still up in the air was Lieutenant Schrotzberger deciding if he was going to want to take the leap and step up. And so I did send something out, but I apologize. It apparently did not get to the board.
All right. You.
Thank you.
Sounds good. All right, I will adjourn the meeting. It is 18:28. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.